going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Obey Kiwiz, bringing you guys a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video, and oh boy do we got something to talk about today. I might double upload today, okay? There might be another video because apparently there's a new skin coming out tonight, so there might be another video for that. But for this video, this is important because apparently Fortnite is about to change the whole game. Like the meta is gonna be completely changed. Like, yeah, okay, before they would nerf shotguns, they would buff shotguns, you know, they get rid of the double pump or, you know, whatever. They would do different things, you know, they got rid of the rockets and the rocket launcher. You can only hold a certain amount of rockets or, you know, stuff like that. You know, they would always kind of nerf things, buff things. But this is like completely changing the game, at least from my understanding. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this. I could be wrong. Maybe it turns out to be better for the game, but I don't know, man. It seems like there's been a lot of changes recently that Fortnite has been doing that I don't agree with and that a lot of people don't agree with, such as like only making it so you can only have a certain amount of grenades or rocket launchers. Like, okay, I understand you're trying to, you know, not make it so OP, but what, like, if you're only going to be able to have like 2 or 3 clips, it's just kind of like you're kind of making it so you want people to only use the AR. You nerf the shotguns, so the shotguns are really bad and you kind of need a heavy, which you can only get in chests, and it's just it's kind of really frustrating. I don't know. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it more fun for the casual player, for the player that isn't really good. You know, you want to give them a chance. So like I understand, but when you do things like that, you make it so the good players have a harder time winning because everyone is at the same skill level. Like anyone has a chance at that point. There's no skill gap, and especially with this new update that's coming out, it just seems like Fortnite isn't gonna be the Fortnite we know. Like, let me just read this thing and let me know what you guys think. Counterplay and play styles. We are going to continue to make changes to evolve the game to give players multiple ways to counter each other in combat and create more strategies to win the game. Fortnite is constantly evolving. With any changes is to keep the game fun and interesting, keeping it feeling fresh and new. And I agree with that 100%. You should always add new guns, new weapons, maybe update the map. You know, those are things that make the game feel fresh and new. Not nerfing and buffing. Those things should not be considered making the game fresh and new. Like, that doesn't make any sense, and it's not a good idea to tweak your game constantly like that. Like, nobody likes change like that. Like, nobody does. Like, if it's better for the game, fine, but the past couple updates in my opinion haven't been good. But anyway, it's important to support a variety of late game strategies that don't boil down to just build, lol. I love how they put just build, lol, as if building is like a bad thing in this game. Like, they're like mocking building. It's like they don't like it, you know what I mean? It's like they put it in the game, but now they realize how everybody's so reliant on it that they just don't like it anymore or something. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like they're mocking building. I don't know. I could be wrong, whatever. We strongly believe that the evolution of Fortnite supports a wide range of playstyles and counterplay. And I agree with that. That is true. Currently, the superiority of shotguns, rockets, and uncapped building are such a dominant playstyle in the final circle that most other strategies are being drowned out. The superiority of shotguns, rockets, I mean, that's what the game is, though. Like, nobody, like, towards the, like, obviously when you spawn in, most of the time, usually like 8 times out of 10, you're gonna get like a shotgun and an AR. You're not just gonna run into like a grenade launcher off the spawn. As you get towards the end of the circle, you're gonna get better weapons. You're gonna kill people, you're gonna pick up their weapons, and then you're gonna have a way better inventory at the end of the game than when you started at the beginning. Of course, you're gonna have rockets. You're gonna have a lot of mats to build. Of course, that's the game. Like, that's Battle Royale. You know what I mean? Like, if you have the better weapon, you should use it. If you have grenades, you should use it. Nobody's gonna use a fucking pistol at the end of the game when they could use the grenade launcher. You know what I mean? If you didn't want people to use those guns, you might as well just take them out of the game completely. Also, I don't understand what they mean by other strategies. What other strategies is there besides building up? Like, that's the game. That's Fortnite. That's the skill. Anyway, recent and upcoming changes. We have made a few changes recently and will continue to make more to give you options to counter other players in combat, especially in the late game. We have made a few changes recently. Made a few changes towards making it so people can't hold more than a certain amount of grenades, okay? You also nerfed the shotguns so hard where it's just, I don't know, man. It's the shotguns are so bad. Like when you're up close, nobody is gonna not use a shotgun. You know what I mean? The shotgun should be strong. I feel like it, dude, I don't know the answer to the shotguns, But right now, what it is right now is not good. And that's my personal opinion. We'll continue to make more to give you options to counter other players in combat, especially in the late game. How, though? Like, yeah, impulse grenades, okay. I mean, you see people use those all the time in Twitch clips and stuff. Like, people are using the items you guys put in the game. It's not like people aren't using it. We are exploring changes to weapon balance and resource economy. Like resource caps. Okay. See, this is where we really go off the deep end here. We are exploring changes to weapon balance and resource economy. Like resource caps. They want to cap resources. What does that mean? Is 999 wood? Like, that's a cap, right? Is that not a cap? Like, you can't go more than that. So what are they gonna cap it at? They're gonna cap it at 500? Like, dude, you don't want to do that. The game is building. Like, no matter how low you make the cap, that's not gonna stop people from building. And I hope Epic understands that. Like, this game is about building. Even if you make it so, like, every time you hit wood, you only get one material. You only get one. You don't get 5, you only get 1. People will still get mats so they can build. Like, because you have a huge advantage. If you didn't want people to build, you might as well just take it out of the game. But that would be stupid, because Fortnite, what makes Fortnite completely different from any other game is the building. That is what separates the good players from the bad players every time. Because the shooting is just like any other battle royale. I mean, obviously it's different in its own ways and has different mechanics, but overall, like, every game has shooting, but this game has building, and no other game has that. You guys should celebrate the building. In fact, you should make it like Blitz where you get more mats. I mean, that was fun. That was insane. Like, people like the build battles. And to cater to the small casual players that don't know how to build, well, maybe they should learn to build. Maybe they should play more so they get better. Like, that's what draws people to Fortnite, so they can try to get better at the game. Am I wrong? Like, if everyone was so good, we wouldn't have people like Ninja who get 200,000 views on Twitch because he's so good. Or people like Myth. People say he's the fastest builder. Nick830. Like, these are the people that have high skills that make the casual players casual. You can't make every player a casual player. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know, man. It's just like, dude, So where does this leave us? You should be able to find victory royales through multiple strategies. Shotguns should be strong, but other weapons have room to grow. I already talked about this. No matter how much you nerf the shotguns, people will always use them in close combat. It's just how it is, no matter what you do. Not every encounter should have to end in a build-off. But you're right. Not every encounter does end in a build-off, okay? Dude, you know how many times I run into people that still don't know how to build? You know how many times I run into people that can build, but they don't know how to build to the sky? Not every fight is a build off. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll snipe someone across the map. Sometimes I'll rush somebody with a shotgun. I'm not always building when I fight somebody. It's all situational, you know what I mean? And I feel like if you cap building and you make it really hard to get materials, or you make it really easy to run out, the people that haven't run out of materials yet are gonna have a huge advantage over the players that don't have materials. It's just, you're running yourself into circles here. There's always going to be build battles. It's too late for that. You can't just change that now. It's like, that's the game. Like, that's what, like, Fortnite. Like, you got to build a fort to win. The building. Like, we want to empower you to showcase your skill, strategy, and tactics in a variety of ways. Have you seen Nick830? This man is a genius at building. He has so many different strategies. He has literally, dude, he's a genius. The way Tfue does the crouch peeking thing, he's like an insane freak of nature. I mean, a lot of players do that, but I notice it a lot from Tfue. There's a lot of strategies that are involved around building. That's where the strategy and skill is in Fortnite. That building right there, that is the strategy. And if you make it so, like, people shouldn't build, it's just like, okay, what are we playing, H1Z1? I don't want to play H1Z1. I want to play Fortnite. I want to build a fucking fort. You know what I mean? Like, building is fun. And I don't know if Epic Games doesn't like the fact that people are building. It seems like they're like mocking it with the just build lol thing. Like, you know what I mean? We'll be exploring these changes over the next few weeks. We're excited to hear your thoughts and encourage you to participate in discussions on our various social channels. Okay. Listen, Epic Games, I love your game, okay? Your game's awesome. I've been uploading videos on it for like 4 months now, okay? It's great. I love the game. You did a great job so far. It's fucking awesome. But don't ruin it. A lot of people are already upset as it is with the shotgun nerf, and a lot of people are saying that the game, you know, you guys are catering to the casual players, and you guys are not rewarding the people that have a lot of skill, you know what I mean? Like, don't ruin this game, okay? Don't ruin it, all right? I think you guys should take a step back, try to understand what's going on. If I'm wrong, and you know I'm wrong, then go ahead, make your changes. But when you see the community outcry, either you gotta change it back really fast, or you're gonna start losing players, because Royale just came out. Pretty interesting with the way it plays, and it's doing pretty well. I wouldn't say it's doing nearly as well as Fortnite, but you have such a gem right here. You have such a legendary game. This game literally changed gaming. Don't nerf building. Like, that would be so lame. I'm not saying this would ruin the game, but it would change it a lot. And I feel like a lot of people like it how it is, at least from what I know. I don't know. Do you guys agree with me? Drop a like on the video if you do. If you don't, then okay, well, you don't. I will have a video up later tonight of the new skin. Hopefully it's pretty sick. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And yeah, it's been your boy, Obey Kiwiz, and I'm out. Peace.